The unseen hunter. The air in the deep woods was brittle and cold, tasting of ancient pine and damp, decaying earth. Four figures, bundled in muted, heavy coats, moved with a calculated silence that was almost swallowed by the vast, encroaching darkness. Their heavy-duty truck, a distant metal scar on the forest's edge, felt a world away. Rifles were braced, cold steel against gloved hands, as their nerves frayed like old rope in the oppressive stillness. Only 3 pairs of boots crunching on skeletal leaves truly seemed to belong to the living, their breath pluming like pale ghosts in the frigid air. Earlier, Jeroen, a little too loud and tipsy, had peeled off into the deeper black without a word, a mumbled excuse about the call of nature lost to the rustle of dry foliage. Mark, Ruben, and Kai, their faces grim under the weak beam of their flashlights, had barely registered his absence. Their hunter's focus narrowed to the primal task. Then it came, a sharp, unnatural snap of a thick branch, closer than any deer should be. Their flashlights, like pale, searching eyes, converged on a dense patch of skeletal brush. Something was moving within, something big, a shifting, solid mass. The shape was bulky, hunched, and impossibly dark against the faint moonlit mist, the perfect, undeniable silhouette of a trophy stag. Its form seemed to drink the light, a void in the already deep shadows. 3, 2, Ruben whispered, his voice a strained rasp, his finger already a white-knuckled hook around the trigger. But just as the silent countdown reached 1, Mark's eyes, wide with a sudden, primal dread, darted past the looming target to the 2 figures beside him. He did a quick, desperate mental inventory, a horrifying click of realization. 3. There were only 3 of them standing there, rifles raised. "Stop!" Mark's scream ripped through the sacred quiet of the woods, a raw, desperate sound. He lunged, throwing his arm up, the force of his terror knocking Ruben's rifle barrel wildly to the side. The dark, frantic shape in the undergrowth froze instantly, its hunched form like a statue carved from shadow. Slowly, awkwardly, it began to straighten up, shedding bits of clinging branch and leaf. The powerful, trembling beams of their flashlights now caught not the glossy hide of a beast, but the startled, terrified face of Jeroen. His heavy jacket snagged on a low, broken branch, his eyes wide and vacant, illuminated like a creature caught in the headlights of an oncoming doom. He had been crawling back through the gnarled bushes, trying to be quiet after relieving himself, attempting to surprise them, and had been mere seconds from being mistaken for dinner. The true horror wasn't the vast, indifferent darkness of the woods or the unseen spirits that might lurk there, but the terrible, blinding darkness of their own mistake. They didn't find a deer that night, but they walked away with something far more chilling etched into their souls. The absolute, cold dread of how terribly close they had come to hunting one of their own.